Sierra Leone. The name itself evokes images of lush landscapes, where the earth is a rich green and the sky a brilliant blue. The land is a living canvas, painted with the vibrant hues of nature. A verdant tapestry woven with sparkling rivers and cascading waterfalls, each drop of water shimmering like a precious gem under the sun. These waters are the lifeblood of the land, nourishing both flora and fauna. Nestled amidst these emerald hills lies Freetown, a village that seems almost hidden from the world, cradled by the gentle slopes and lush greenery. Here, the air is thick with the scent of mango trees, their sweet fragrance mingling with the earthy aroma of the land. The gentle murmur of the Rokul River provides a constant soothing melody, a natural symphony that lulls the village into a serene rhythm. The people of Freetown, known for their warm smiles and vibrant culture, have long lived in harmony with the land. Their traditions and customs are deeply rooted in the natural world, reflecting a profound respect for the environment. Their lives are intertwined with the rhythms of nature, rising with the sun and resting under the starlit sky. Every day is a dance with the elements, a celebration of the earth's bounty. The village elders, repositories of ancient wisdom passed down through generations, would often share stories of a time when peace reigned supreme. Their words, rich with history and tradition, painted vivid pictures of a harmonious past. They spoke of bountiful harvests, where the fields were heavy with crops and the granaries overflowed. Joyous celebrations marked the seasons, each festival a testament to the community's unity and shared joy. These stories were not just tales of the past, but lessons for the future, teaching the younger generation the values of cooperation, respect, and gratitude. A deep sense of community bound them together, a bond forged through shared experiences and mutual support. In Freetown, everyone had a role to play, and every contribution was valued. The children of Freetown, their eyes wide with wonder, would listen intently to these tales, their hearts filled with a longing for the peace that their elders so eloquently described, a peace that seemed almost tangible in their words. They dreamed of a future where they too could experience the harmony and prosperity of the past, where their lives would be as rich and fulfilling as the stories they heard. The air, alive with the songs of exotic birds, carried the laughter of children playing by the riverbank. Their carefree joy was a testament to the tranquility that once defined their existence, a reminder of the simple pleasures of life. These moments of joy and laughter were the threads that wove the fabric of their community, each one a precious memory in the tapestry of their lives. The women, their colorful dresses swaying gracefully as they moved, would gather at the village well. Their animated conversations were a testament to the strong bonds of sisterhood that united them, a bond that was as vital as the water they drew. These gatherings were more than just a daily chore. They were a time for sharing stories, offering support, and strengthening the ties that held the community together. The men, their faces etched with the wisdom of experience, worked tirelessly in the rice paddies and coffee plantations. Their labor was not just a means of survival, but a way of life, a connection to the land that sustained them. Their efforts provided sustenance for their families and a sense of shared purpose for the community. Each grain of rice, each coffee bean, was a symbol of their hard work and dedication. However, this idyllic existence, this tapestry of peace and harmony, was not destined to last. The world beyond the hills was changing, and those changes would soon reach Freetown. The winds of change, often carrying with them the seeds of discord, would soon sweep through the hills of Sierra Leone. These winds brought with them new challenges and uncertainties, casting a long shadow over the once tranquil village. As the shadows lengthened, the people of Freetown would need to draw on their strength, wisdom, and unity to navigate the storms ahead. The stories of the past would become their guide, a beacon of hope in troubled times. The tranquility of Freetown was shattered by the eruption of civil war, a conflict that tore through the very fabric of Sierra Leonean society, leaving behind a trail of unimaginable devastation and profound despair. Gone were the carefree days of laughter, community gatherings, and shared prosperity, replaced by an overwhelming sense of fear, uncertainty, and the constant looming threat of violence. The once vibrant tapestry of life in Freetown was mercilessly ripped apart, its threads scattered and frayed by the relentless winds of war. The idyllic landscape, once a source of sustenance, beauty, and solace, was transformed into a battleground, its natural beauty marred by the deep, indelible scars of conflict. The lush forests, once teeming with life and the songs of birds, fell eerily silent, their melodies replaced by the deafening roar of gunfire and the cries of the wounded. Homes, once filled with love and laughter, were reduced to rubble, their walls bearing silent witness to the unspeakable horrors that had unfolded within. The once fertile fields, which had provided sustenance for generations, lay barren, neglected and overgrown as farmers were forced to flee, seeking refuge from the relentless and unyielding violence. The war left an indelible mark on the very soul of Freetown, its people deeply traumatized by the horrors they had witnessed. Families were torn apart, their lives shattered by the loss of loved ones, their futures uncertain and bleak. Children, robbed of their innocence, bore witness to unspeakable atrocities, their young minds struggling to comprehend the brutality and senselessness that had become their new reality. The elderly, their wisdom and experience rendered seemingly useless in the face of such senseless violence, could only watch in despair as their world crumbled around them, their hearts heavy with sorrow. The once vibrant spirit of the village was extinguished, replaced by a pervasive and suffocating sense of fear and hopelessness. The echoes of gunfire and the anguished cries of the wounded replaced the laughter of children playing in the streets. The vibrant colors of traditional dress were replaced by the drab monotony of rags, a visible and heartbreaking reminder of the poverty and despair that had engulfed the village. The war had taken its toll, not just on the land, but on the very spirit of its people, leaving behind a community broken, traumatized, and struggling to find a semblance of hope amidst the ruins. Amidst the ruins of war, where the echoes of conflict still lingered in the air and the scars of battle were etched into the landscape, a beacon of hope emerged from the ashes, a symbol of resilience and renewal. Rita Felleh Arah, a young woman who had witnessed firsthand the devastation wrought by conflict, stood tall amidst the chaos. Her eyes, once filled with the innocence of youth, now reflected a steely determination. She refused to allow her village to be consumed by despair. The people of her village, though battered and bruised, looked to her as a beacon of hope. Driven by an unwavering belief in the resilience of the human spirit and a deep-seated love for her community, Rita knew that the path to recovery would be long and arduous, but she was ready to face it head-on. Rita embarked on a mission to bring lasting peace to Freetown, a city that had seen more than its fair share of turmoil and strife. Rita understood that true peace extended far beyond the mere absence of war. It was about creating an environment where people could thrive, free from fear and depression. It required addressing the root causes of conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and lack of education, which had long plagued her homeland. Healing the wounds of the past was essential, but it was equally important to build a foundation for a peaceful future. Rita knew that fostering a culture of dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation was crucial. She believed that open communication could bridge the divides that years of conflict had created. Armed with this knowledge, she sought out opportunities to further her education, understanding that knowledge was a powerful tool in the fight for peace. Eventually, she earned a degree in peace and conflict resolution, equipping herself with the skills and knowledge needed to make a tangible difference. Rita's journey was not without its challenges. The road to peace was fraught with obstacles, and she faced resistance at every turn. The scars of war ran deep, both physically and emotionally, and the memories of conflict were not easily erased. Many in Freetown were skeptical of the possibility of lasting peace. They had seen too much, endured too much, to believe that change was possible. Years of violence had bred mistrust and animosity, creating barriers that seemed insurmountable. The task of reconciliation was daunting, but Rita was undeterred. She knew that every small step forward was a victory. However, Rita refused to be deterred. Her resolve was unshakable and her spirit unbreakable. She believed in the power of forgiveness, the importance of dialogue, and the necessity of understanding. She knew that these were the building blocks of a peaceful society. Rita envisioned a future where her community could rebuild, where children could play without fear, and where the wounds of the past could finally begin to heal. With unwavering determination, Rita returned to Freetown, her heart filled with hope and a vision for a brighter future. She was ready to lead her community towards a new dawn. She knew that the journey towards peace would be long and arduous, but she was undeterred. Every step she took was a step towards a brighter future. She was determined to plant the seeds of peace in the fertile ground of her community, nurturing them with care and dedication. These seeds, she believed, would one day blossom into a future filled with hope, harmony, and shared prosperity. Rita's story is a testament to the power of resilience, the strength of the human spirit, and the unyielding belief in a better tomorrow. Her journey reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope, a chance for renewal, and the possibility